All right, what up, y'all? I just got in a fucking fight with these stupid ass fucking bitches, yo. Fuck these bitches, man. Fucking older than my mama acting like fucking teenage twats, man. And then they say I'm a fucking bad guy. Say hello to the bad guy. Fuck you, bitches. Okay, but anyway, I'm here to talk about 2011. I haven't done these in 2 weeks. I got a little bit fucking sidetracked with my story time video because I was just so fucking busy. I can't even do impact reviews, man. I'm it's getting so out of hand that I'm thinking about doing reviews for the next three impacts, reviewing Bound for Glory because I do plan on watching it, and then just stopping the reviews. But I'm here to talk about 2011. So 2011 kind of got like led. It was like led by 2010. All the adventures I had. It was like the sequel to 2010 because 2010 was somewhat of a new beginning for me. So 2011 was kind of like the sequel. What happened that year was I was watching TNA a lot, and even though I don't like it now, I was a big fan of the Immortal angle. I was a huge Hogan mark for that whole year. Like Hulk Hogan in 2011 was my guy. Even if old in TNA, he was still my guy. And I liked the stable. I liked when Fortune was with them. When Fortune turned on Immortal, I turned on Fortune. I was like, fuck these little guys. They're nothing without Ric Flair. Because I was like an old, established veteran wrestler mark. WWE sucked. I did like the 40-man Rumble. I liked Alberto Del Rio winning it. Nothing. They did nothing with it later on. Kind of like how they fucked it up with Roman Reigns, but I liked it at first. I thought WrestleMania 27 was probably a tie between WrestleMania 29 and WrestleMania 27. In my opinion, was the worst two WrestleMania that I've seen. Um, what else happened? I went to a new church because the drama at the other one was so fucking big, and it was a Spanish church, but it was actually really good. Like they were really into it. They were more closer to the Lord. They didn't have any strings attached. You know, they just went all for it. And my mentor to this day, I met my mentor that year, and he's my mentor. He's been my mentor to this day, and he and I have like a really big, deep love hate relationship. It's like he's always the good guy, and I'm always the bad guy. If you guys read the X Men comics or watch the X Men stuff, he's like Professor X, and I'm like Magneto. Two guys that are like frenemies. One is good, one evil. Great guy. Was I in a relationship? No, that was the thing. I found out because I liked the girl, and I saw her going in there, and I was like, oh, cool. And then I followed her or whatever because I thought that she was in trouble or something. And then somebody invited me, and I've been going ever since. Not as much now, but I went ever since. Also, this one girl that I would have dated her. I mean, she wasn't the cutest girl. She kind of looked like AJ Lee. But like my first year there, she was always trying to flirt with me. If she had just told me she liked me, I would have gone out with her, and it would have been really cool, you know. But she didn't do it for whatever reason. I didn't do it. This summer I went to Peru. I think that was my last trip in Peru. Uh, yeah, that was my last trip in Peru. I don't really want to say it was the best one. I mean, it was fun, but I've had other trips to Peru that I thought were better. Um, what else happened? That was the spring. Yeah, the spring went by like this. The other church I was at in 2010, they got a new youth leader. That was their youth leader up until like last year or the year before, and then he stepped down. Now they got a new guy there. He's still there, but yeah. But yeah, that was spring. I was in a relationship actually. I dated like this girl who was really young. She was really young, like super young. I'm not a pedophile, but me and her just hit it off. Plus, she was hot and her body was mature. She 3, but that mouth 18. Pablo Escobar, you're the fucking man, bro. Or Sabe, I think your name is. You're the fucking man, bro. But anyway, yeah, I turned. Oh, I'm not gonna say my age. I actually hung out with my father that year for my birthday, and yeah, it was good, but I don't think that's gonna be happening again. I mean, because there was drama, but that was missing the spring pretty much. I got kicked out of school for not wanting to do Reading Plus. Fuck Reading Plus. I was trying to do my motherfucking work so I could fucking graduate, and they wanted me to take an hour of every day to read this stupid thing. And I told them, suck my big dick, big dick, big dick. And they said, get the fuck out of the school. So I got out for good. They had kicked me out before, but like my mom always had a meeting with them and let me in, but I was done. That was my final era in high school. In normal, well, I wasn't even in normal high school, but yeah. So yeah, that was the spring. The summer I told you guys I went to Peru. And it was quick. It was quick. I remember that was the first time I celebrated the 4th of July outside of American soil because we done had made hot dogs and hamburgers. Hamburgers, 2 hamburgers, 3 cheeseburgers, and 1 hot dog. So yeah, that was fun. And the fall I started this other school with my brother. Where's my Hardy, Jeff Hardy? Where's my brother? And that was cool. I'm still there, but I don't really need to because I got money by the pound. But yeah, pretty much after that year was just wrestling because everything else is too personal to discuss in my life. Like that was the year where I started like tying the knot. Married. And yeah, fucking the holidays. What the fuck happened? Okay, Halloween. That went by like this. I remember going to like this event on Halloween because the church didn't celebrate it or whatever. But I did. I was like, fuck it, everybody, someone else's nigga. And then I think the Thanksgiving one. We had Thanksgiving. We always have Thanksgiving. And then the Christmas, it went by really quick. Like that year, the holiday season went by quick. Oh God, how did I leave this out? That was the year that I made my debut at strip clubs, and over the years, because I actually had a business in one for 2 years, but that was the year that I actually started going to strip clubs, and I am somewhat of an expert now. I know anything and everything there is to know about strip club. They say when you find something you like go for it. I went to strip clubs for the first time that year in late 2011, and that started like a revolution, a Davis revolution, John, because now I'm an expert at strip clubs. All my wives are strippers. My ex-wives are strippers. My current girlfriend is one. Just something I know about. Like I just looked into it, I picked up on it, and now I'm a genius. I could open another one right now if I wanted to. I didn't open the one I was doing business in, but I had a business running up in there for about 2 years. I'll talk about them in future videos, but yeah, very quick year, very fun year. Halloween was cool. Thanksgiving, I was invited everywhere, but I celebrated it with my family. And then Christmas was fun. I got a bunch of cool shit. I got WWE 2K12 or WWE 12 and stuff. One second. I think the next year was when Jericho was coming back, and everybody thought it was The Undertaker. But I knew it was Chris Jericho. I celebrated the New Year at the church that day, so that New Year, so that was the first time I did it without my family. And yeah, fun. I remember. I don't think I went to any. Hang on, let me. I went to a Raw event in December. And the main event, it was a house show. The main event was CM Punk versus Alberto Del Rio. And I was cheering for Del Rio, but Del Rio didn't win. And then Evan Bourne had just came back from suspension. So I'm like, welcome back from suspension. And then this chubby white girl was like, suspended? Anything? And then Ryback came out, but he was Skip Sheffield. And he had a match and shit. Miz and Cena had a match and they beat the shit out of each other because it was a street fight. So they were beating each other up all over the arena. And yeah, that was a pretty quick year. I'm sure there's a lot I'm forgetting, but it was a pretty quick year. I remember going to a formal for Christmas that day. Like, it was a Christmas formal. I went like the Friday before Christmas. I didn't like it. It was boring. I want my money back. But yeah, that was a fun year. I can't believe. I started hanging out at the Walk with some friends. I started becoming more social that year. So yeah, it seems like every time I talk about these years, every year that I've lived, opened up a new chapter in my life that gave me some stuff that I use now, like personality wise. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was Usher Faruqi, dude Faruqi. He said he was leaving for a while and then he came back. I thought he was gonna come back at like the Royal Rumble or something and like swear everybody. He's gonna like the Rumble was gonna happen. Jobbers were gonna be in there, some NXT guys, and then you would hear some Metallica music, and then Usher, dude Faruqi would come out. Saint Angle around, man. He never gets respect. Just running down with Metallica music, and then dude Faruqi was gonna say me no like, and he was gonna win the fucking Rumble and go to WrestleMania. Dude Faruqi's gonna be like this after winning the Rumble, pointing to the WrestleMania, the fireworks, the pyro. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. 11. And talk to you guys later. Suspended? Anything?